We have all been there, finishing a short ride around town only to realize the stock saddle on our bike just isn't cutting it for comfort. Finding a replacement that actually feels good while looking right on a vintage or city bike is a common hurdle. Today we are looking at the WALGUN RR175. This is a leather-style saddle that is gaining some attention for its classic design, specifically targeting city commuters and those riding vintage-style electric bikes who want a blend of tradition and function. The design here leans heavily into that handmade aesthetic. It uses a softer leather finish which is intended to provide a bit more cushion compared to standard, hard plastic-based seats often found on budget commuter bikes. This saddle is primarily designed for city commuters and electric bikes. If you are doing a vintage restoration, the profile of this seat might fit that aesthetic quite well, helping to bridge the gap between old-school style and modern electric power. One thing to consider is that while this is marketed as a softer option, every rider has different sit-bone geometry. It is worth checking the dimensions provided to see how they align with your current setup before making a switch. With over 1,000 units sold and a very high rating from other cyclists, it is clear that many people have found this to be a functional upgrade. Seeing this kind of volume usually means it hits a sweet spot for both price and utility. Currently, this item is listed at $43.84, which is about half of its original price. It is definitely worth comparing this against other options in the market to see if this specific discount aligns with your expectations for the material quality. Before you decide to order, take a moment to confirm the rail compatibility with your bike's seat post. You also want to double-check the shipping details and the current stock availability to ensure you get exactly the variant you need. It is a practical option for anyone looking to refresh an older bike or add a touch of class to a new e-bike build. It is not necessarily for long-distance road cycling, but for the casual commuter, it could be exactly what you need. If you are interested in this saddle, be sure to head over to the product page to check the latest specs, compare the different variants, and confirm the current pricing for yourself. It is always best to be informed before finalizing your choice.